Hi, I'm Libby from Paverson Games, and we are back for our final episode of the Design Insights for Distilled Cocktails expansion. I'm here again with Dave and Richard, and we have talked about so much going on in this expansion. We've talked about the cocktails themselves, we've talked about the renown map, the collectors, all of those mixes and umbrellas that we can put in, all of the things that are going on. Surely that's it.
Not really. So you're right. We talked about the main four elements with the double washbacks, collectors, cocktails, and the renown map. But of course, just like you've seen in other expansions for Distilled, there has to be some new distiller identities. So we've got some new identities from all around the world as well that are coming with some cool new powers, very much linked to the cocktails and the collectors and the map, etc. And all with the new signature ingredients and recipes. We've also got new ingredients therefore in the premium market. They're going to be added with some cool new powers, a little bit like cash strength, but they're brand new ones, which are really cool. I won't give any secrets away on that one. You have to wait to see on that, I think. But then we've also got loads more upgrades as well, lots of new items that you can use to make your cocktails and get more renown, etc. So lots more content as well coming in the box that you can obviously integrate.
Wow. Is this all going to fit in the box, Dave?
No, there is no way this would fit in the box. As we know, our Distilled fans out there know, if they've gotten Cash Strength, if they've gotten the Africa Middle East, the promo pack, as well as base game, they can just barely fit it all in the box. And the thing that frustrates them the most is they can't fit the market playmat in the box right now. So we thought, okay, this is an opportunity for us to make not just an extra box. Of course, you're gonna, if you back the campaign or if you find this later down the road on the shelf in the store, you're gonna be able to pull cocktails off, that box off. And you'll add it to your collection, slide it right in next to the base game, it'll be just fine. But we thought, why not? Let's make a collector's box. Let's make something that you can fit everything in the game, the base game, the expansions, this big expansion as well, all together in a nice, beautiful, big collector's box. We're also working very hard with the insert designer to make sure that you can reuse many of the actual inserts from the base game. We think that's really important. We don't want to have that waste. That would be silly just to throw all that out. We love our little barrels and our big barrel to store our labels. So we're going to figure out how we can integrate all that into it as well. So that's going to be another opportunity for those collectors out there, those prestigious collectors that want to have all their distilled in one place, to have one big, beautiful box to store distilled in.
Yeah, great. I mean, I know I like to have everything in a box in my house, that's for sure.
when I talk to people about this and I say, I'm really excited about this, and the first question they always ask is, well, wait a minute, this is not going to fit in the box. I said, no, it's not. But we're going to have this big collector's box. And the immediate reaction is always like, oh no, because it's the kind of thing like, yes, I need to get it. It's going to be a really fun thing to be able to put onto your shelf.
I was going to ask a different question, but I've now remembered that there's something else that we haven't spoken about yet, and that is year one.
Oh, Lordy. Okay, so yes, year one. That's another thing that's not part of the expansion, but it's going to be part of the campaign, and a cool exclusive promo as part of that. Remember we were talking about how all the fans wanted to have this idea of double washback, be able to make an extra spirit. Well, there's another thing that I've oftentimes heard from fans and players is that first round of the game sometimes can feel a little slow to get going. I feel like I'm usually always making moonshine or always making vodka, or more often than not. I wish I could kind of just jumpstart into this. So we, in working actually back to our awesome community, I'm going to call out Omelet right now, live, because one of our amazing play testers has been giving us lots of great feedback, started kind of coming up with this idea, and then he passed it off to us, and you really kind of then took some of what he did and made some interesting refinements to it as well.
Yeah, very much so. So it allowed you then to choose from 3 different cards that you get dealt at the start of the game, and it's going to give you some more money, some points that you can start the game with, as well as some extra ingredients, or maybe you get to buy an item or an upgrade from the market as well, really simulating what players would normally do in that first round of the game. You get a little label bonus. You do then get to claim one of the label bonuses on your board to also get that instant bonus that you would have got if you'd done round 1. And then once all that's completed, which obviously only takes a few moments, you can then go straight into round 2 and start the game from there.
And one thing to add on to that is, even though we're talking all about cocktails, we knew that this was something that didn't really need to be part of the cocktails expansion game.
Yeah.
This could be something that if people aren't interested in all of that, they just would like to have something to play with basic distilled or not, whatever they want to do. This is just going to be kind of almost like a mini expansion, mini promo that will come along with for backers as a cool bonus, free bonus. But it would also be something that just kind of stands alone on its own. It's an optional thing.
Yeah.
So that we're excited to give that modularity, that flexibility for players to choose what kind of setup they want for that evening or for that game night with their friends, with their family.
Yes, we know a lot of players also still prefer to play round one, and that's absolutely fine. You can use it, not use your one, it's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to have that kind of flexibility into it.
I know we have intentions about when we create and design these new expansions, and even the original Distilled, as well as our other games in Paverson games. It's about the stories and memories that you're making around the table, about those emergent stories that come out as you're playing, starting to role play perhaps as the distiller, right? Or whatever it might be.
Oh, yeah.
That's an important part. Yeah. The idea of storytelling and memory making in games.
And so you talked about this big collector's box. So does that mean this is it for Distilled?
I think whenever someone asks that, the first thing Richard says is yes. I will say, maybe never say never, but I would say that there is a reason we're calling this the collector's box, and we're not going to turn around a year later and say, oh, never mind, throw that collector's box. Here's the new collector's box, right? So it comes with a dolly, you wheel it in. Wheels into the box. Oh, that's good. Wheels integrated into the box. So you just tow it around. Oh,
can we turn them off now?
That's good. Anyway, yeah, so that concept, there's a reason we're calling it collector's box. We do feel like this is a really nice closing to the experience of Distilled here. Is all of Distilled over forever? Who knows? But we feel like we've packed, like I said before, 1 or 2 games worth of games into Distilled itself, as well as we're packing 1 or 2 or 3 expansions worth of expansions into this expansion. We just like to think about this as giving the fans as much content as they can and allow them to take the time to go through that as well. So.
Yeah. So what else is coming from Paverson then? Yeah,
so really excited about what's going on next year as well. Of course, we've got cocktails. Cocktails is what we're focusing on right now for all of you, so that you can kind of see what we have brewing and distilling and releasing that, of course, next year to all of you. But we're also trying to look forward to having multiple releases in the future too. You may have seen some of these on our socials, where we are showing off a game we've announced that is going to be coming to crowdfunding next year. And we are playtesting that both online and in person. So we hope to see you maybe in person helping us playtest that game, or perhaps even see us on the Discord and jump in and playtest with us there too. But we're also going to be trying to start bringing some things directly to you, not worrying as much about that crowdfunding approach, but actually directly allowing you to pre-order those games and get a game very soon after you pre-order it, and then it will actually go direct to retail. So both of those types of approaches are what we're hoping to move forward with. We're not just giving up one or the other. Crowdfunding, I think, is a very important space, especially for those that love to have those collector's boxes and those deluxe components and upgrades. But also we want to make sure that we can get things straight to you when it makes sense as well. So look for those games coming out next year too. And again, I really hope you'll try and seek us out as a convention if you're able to be able to play test those games and see them in person, hold those bits and bobs and give us feedback. Tell us what your favorite things are about that. But if you can't, remember, Discord is free. Discord is something you can get on. All you need is a little voice chat to be able to kind of watch. You don't need anything else beyond that. You can do it on your phone as well. We'd love for you to join our Discord channel and perhaps even start to participate in some of those play tests of the games we announce and games that will be coming down the road too.
Yeah, exactly. We've got lots of exciting stuff coming. Well, we hope that you have enjoyed these design insights for Distilled Cocktails and maybe pouring yourself a cocktail whilst you've been watching us. There are quite a few episodes that we have done, so if you have missed any, do go back and check those and say subscribe to our channel. Give us all the comments that you can down there. What is your favorite cocktail? What are you most excited about seeing in this expansion? We would love to hear from you, and we're very excited to be bringing you more amazing thematic, and with all those deluxe components as well, games. And we will see you again another time. Bye.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.